Hey guys, it's Ammir here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to Aperture by Harry Styles. The music video is already out, so we have two things to react to right now, and it's a long song, so we might be here for a little while, but I am locked in. This is my first new Harry song since properly content creating, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what it is. I just know it's different. I've heard like people from the listening parties be like, name a million songs it's like, but they've all been very, very different from each other, so I have no idea what to expect. So let's just get straight into it. Ooh, this is kind of slow. I could hear like a slow song over this. Ooh, okay. It's it's very like late 90s vibes, I feel like, but a nice chill late 90s song. Everyone's saying like house and electro, and I'm not hearing that right now. I'm hearing like a nice chill track. I don't know where everyone's getting the whole stuff from. We'll see though. We'll see when we get into the song. Okay. Ooh, okay. No, I like this.
Take no prisoners for me. I'm told you're elevating. Drinks go straight to my knees. I'm sold. I'm going on, please.
I know what's going on. Okay. Okay, I could be completely wrong here, but one of my friends listened to it and she said, um, there's like a filter on his voice, but it's throughout the song, if you get me. And I was like, I kind of get you, but I don't fully get you either. So now I'm listening to it. I get what she was saying, but what I actually think is going on, I don't think there's any like actual like distortion. There might be a little bit of distortion, but what I'm hearing more is it's actually going left to right. Like it feels like it's moving. So like when you watch those like 8D videos and you hear the song go around your head, I think his voice is just going ever so subtly left and right to make you feel a little uneasy, like you might have like just done some drugs. I'm gonna say that just because, uh, it, from what I've gathered, it's very implied that these are like clubbing kind of tune. This is a clubbing kind of song, and it's that kind of like tripping kind of vibe, from what I've gathered. But I'm just hearing a little slight, which makes me feel a bit more uneasy and like, oh, this is a bit different because it isn't like majorly like mostly in songs you hear like the main vocals and then you hear like an ad lib that's like way back over here or like way over here. This is just in the middle, but it's like the voice is like moving around your head a little, so like you feel like you're a little gone or you're a little tipsy. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm gathering so far.
I'm going on clean.
Ooh, okay, I like the deeper voice there.
No more tricks up my sleeve. Game called. Review the players. Time code. Tokyo scene. Bad boys is complicated.
And I think there might be a bit of pitch distortion as well. Not, or maybe just volume distortion, but like on his voice just being like a bit like this. So it just feels like his voice is going like louder and quieter a little. I think that's what's going on. So it's all just little small adjustments going on constantly to make you just feel like you're in a different headspace.
Bad boys is complicated.
Ooh.
It's complicated. It's best
Oh, do you know what that reminded me of? Da, da, da. I died slow, running through the halls of your haunted home. Merry Christmas, please don't call. Into that again. Here we go. I don't know the first lyric, but you get the vibe. That I died slow, running through the halls of your haunted home. Ah, okay, let's listen to that. You know what? No one has said this, but this is so Bleachers Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call. So Bleachers. Like the way his voice is just slightly distorted as well. It for some I don't know why Jack does it, but whenever he sings, he has his voice distorted. And the same distortion, but also the same flow at one point as well. The it's best you know what you don't, Aperture lets the light in. I'm the lyrics themselves, I don't really fully get right now. I feel like I'm gonna have to need like an English GCSE or an English like degree to understand it. But like, it's best you know what you don't. Which I feel like is a play on it's best you don't like you don't know what you don't know. But like the opposite way around. And then aperture less lighting has nothing to do with it's best you know what you don't. Or I guess it's like it's best you know what you don't like. Here's some more information. Aperture less light. I don't know. And then we belong together. It is a bit of a random throw about of words, but also the song is a bit of a like a all over the place as well. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. You know what I also don't get? Aperture lets the light in. It's so random to a point where it's like me saying an iPhone takes pictures or me saying a microphone records audio. Like I'm not getting anything like anything to like it's not a metaphor for anything or anything either because it's not like open the aperture, let the light in. That you're implying that you want to let the light in, like open the aperture, but it's not. It's just aperture lets the light in. It's just this fact. If you watch his interviews, you'll understand more. All right, I will have to watch the interviews because I just don't get it. I just think aperture lets the light in is just a very, very just straightforward fact that feels thrown in. It finally appears it's only love. The full context I obviously don't understand, but that's a really good lyric, and I'm sure there's a bunch of undertones there, and I'm sure when you listen to the album, it'll make more sense as well. It obviously is like we belong together. It finally appears that it's only love is the reason why we belong together. Maybe I don't know, but that's a really beautiful line. I'm just not with the aperture lets the light in. I might just be super, super numb to the word aperture because it's literally just a camera thing, and I've heard that word a million times over the past like 10 years. Whereas some people who aren't in spaces and industries that require aperture are like, what even is this word? Aperture. Do you know what I mean? So like, it could just be that as well. Respect the effort, but feel like this is techno on this track, just not my kind of app. I completely get that, Chris. I completely get that. I know it's very hit or miss. I know some people are really liking it, some people are not liking it. So far, I am really digging it. I'm really. be wrong, but um, I think these are all separate, like separate things, but also similar things as well. I think well, trapdoors is obviously a thing on stages that open up and you go in. So I feel like that could be referencing actually like touring because you know what it is. You know what it is. I'm thinking. I'm gonna go back to this lyric just so that we can read all the okay. Still on stage because I actually have a theory. My theory is in no good state to receive. Go forth, ask questions later. Could imply again. I feel like it's weird seeing this on a video. I'm not trying to like make assumptions, but I'm thinking it's kind of like a collective like we're kind of in agreement that this has like clubbing and uh taking stuff and and I feel like in no good state to receive could imply like he might be high, ask the questions later. Let's just dance because it's all about clubbing and vibing. So like leave the questions later. I can't process all this stuff right now. I'm just vibing. Trapdoors, you're toying with me. He said he came up with this album whilst being in the pits with everyone this past year. Trapdoors, you're toying with me. He's in the pit. There's someone on stage. They've fallen into a trapdoor. He's like, you're messing with me. Maybe. And then dance halls, another cadence. Dance halls, I don't know what cadence means. I think it's another style, like another style of dance. But like what I'm implying is dance halls, s- another place we're also vibing and dancing around, as well as at gigs. Do you know what I mean? Um, that's what I'm getting.
No good state to receive. Go forth, ask questions later. Trapdoors, you're toying with me. Dance halls, another cadence.
That's nice. That's really nice. I like that a lot.
Despacito,
I
what
died
you
slow
do?
and into the hole.
Let's delight it.
I, I am there. I don't think there is going to be a single way for me to hear this chorus and not sing um Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call. I don't think I physically can. Uh
Despacito, what you do? Aperture, let's delight it. If only music slowly low. If only music. If only music slowly low.
I feel like the little in the background is kind of like making me assume the cover art should have had like one of those classic green aliens. I don't know why. It's giving like alien house music. I don't know how to explain it. It's giving like just like uh, artsy. I don't know. I honestly think the bridge as well is very much like I could just like I could imagine just like someone being in a club and like imagine it like thinking these lyrics of being like, yeah, I don't know what time is. Like, time won't wait on me. I'm just in the moment kind of vibe. I'm in the moment. I'm just out here like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's very much like, let's just not care about everything else right now. Let's just have some fun and dance. And that's all we got to think about right now. Nothing else. Let's just leave it at that. That's what I'm kind of getting. Mm, Okay, 30-second outro. In fact, this is setting the mood, setting up for the next track. This is like just slowing things down to a stop before we go into a complete different vibe on the second track. That's my theory. The second track is going to be a complete different vibe, which is why we're slowing down and calming it down, be like that, like chill, and then the next track will be a sequel in a sense. That was beautiful, beautiful. Honestly, like I'm not even messing with you guys. I'm not even doing this for the camera. I actually really enjoyed that. I don't want to be different or anything. I know a lot of people are very 50-50 on it right now. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised at how torn everyone like not in the sense of like everyone should be liking this song, but like I definitely think that I'm just honestly very surprised at what people are relating the song to, what people like are like when they've described the song, they've made some completely random references that just clash with other references, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it, but I dig that. This was a very chill. Like not once were people giving chill, laid back with a bit of like synthy vibes. I'm not getting electro. I'm not getting house. House is like uns 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 uns. I feel like at least, and that's what I was expecting going in. Not just this nice chill 90s beat. It's a very nice chill 90s beat in my opinion. Just because it's synths, just because it feels like it was made on a machine, I don't think necessarily uh makes it a song that's in any of those genres. Like I feel like people are comparing it to very different songs. Like I'm hearing references like trying to think of whose songs now people referencing. I feel like someone mentioned Robin as well, and I was like, I don't hear it in this. I don't hear it in this. This is very different to that. Like this is very chill. It's influenced, but it isn't that style. It's influenced by that style, if you get me. Like it's let's see what people are saying in chat. I'm obsessed with this song. It's nothing like he's ever done before. I love that it draws in a whole new crowd of people. Like he's letting everybody in. I get that. I can hear that. The lyrics remind me of "We Belong" by Pat Benatar. I actually haven't listened to that, but I'd assume it's very like chill and simple like this then, in a non-negative way. Feels like it's not something I'd search to put on, but also wouldn't skip when it comes on. I get that. I'm kind of feeling the same way about that. Sorry, it doesn't feel like a song goes anywhere. Stays in one place. I want to love it. Don't know that I do. I don't hear Robin either. See, you're not wrong either. And I get that, like, you're on the edge of if you like it or not, and I completely get that. In my opinion, it works though. Like for this song, the staying in one place and not really going anywhere, I kind of understand because it's long and still doesn't go anywhere. It's just the same kind of vibe throughout. Imagine it is like 3 a.m. I think in an interview, I think one of the I think it was like Greg, maybe. One of them was like, It's really giving like early morning in a club kind of vibe, and that's what I'm imagining. Like, imagine it's like 3 in the morning. You're still in a club. You're um, like just a bit like gone, and you're not really thinking about things. You're just there. You're just dancing. You're not really thinking deeply about the lyrics. You're not really like, oh, I'm waiting for the bridge. Or you're just there and you're just vibing with what's on. Like, you're not expecting it to go anywhere. You're liking the beat. You're liking the lyrics, and you're just going with it. And like, you're like, I don't want this to end. I just want to keep it going and going and going. That's what I'm kind of getting for it from it. I don't like. I didn't like it on my first listen, but I listened again, and it's starting to grow on me, and now I love it. I've also heard that it has grown on some people. Abby, I don't know if she's still here. It grew on her as well. Um, Chris put it's a skip for me. That not that I hate it, but I would choose to move to the next song. I get that. Um, who was it now? One of you mentioned about you wouldn't search for it, but you wouldn't skip it. Based on that, Kenko, for me, it's one of those songs like, yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way. When the album is completely out, I don't think I'll go out of my way and be like, let's put Aperture on. Maybe in a specific moment, like maybe if I don't know, if I'm out with my friends or if I'm at a party, I might put it on and just like like late at night at a party. But I say it's not really at all. It's just vibey. But I think it's a perfect opener track for the album. Like, it's nice and chill, and you're just getting in the headspace. It's nice and long, so it gives you enough time to get into the headspace of whatever's next to come, whilst also not being too much. It's more of a processing what you're about to listen to for the rest of the album, which is why I think he released it first to fully get people, like, give them a grasp of what's to come next, because it's such a different, a unique style from what he's done before. So I'm excited for that, but I understand them releasing something to just prepare us for it. Like, it not be like a number one hit, like charting pop song. It just being like a here's an introduction to this new genre of music I'm making, and that kind of thing. I think that's why it's track one. I think when you put on a record, you'll be fine with it playing first. Uh, but then you'll want to get into the next song, but you're not going to rush into the next songs. Like, if you're listening to the album like front to back, I think it'll work. That's my theory. Yeah, I'm excited to see where he goes with it still. Facts. Let's move over to the music video. This is also very long, 5 minutes, 51 seconds. How do you feel about the song length? I'm all for it. I think um like I described, for the reason, so for 3 a.m. in a club, it's a perfect like length, because it's long because it needs to be long. It needs to feel like it's you're just vibing, and like you're not wanting to go into the next song. You're just there for the music, like, in general. But also, I think it works being long as well, because it's given us time to work our way into this new genre and to get used to it. On a few listens, we're talking 3 listens. You listen to this song for 15 minutes. A general song, let's say a 2.5 minute song, you listen to that 3 times. You've only listened to it for 7.5 minutes. So even like 3 listens, you're already listening to it for so long. Even though it's only 3 listens, it's not about the lyrics and the fact that you've heard those 3 times. It's the fact that you've listened to that same instrumental for 15 minutes straight. It's a lot different to listening to an instrumental for 7.5 minutes. If this track is what he thinks is worthy of a lead single, I don't have high expectations for the rest of the album. Just my thoughts. I completely get that. I honestly don't think this is supposed to, like, I don't think he's expecting this to do numbers like, say Late Night Talking, for example. I think uh, I want to hope that the reason why he released this is just as an introduction to the genre, rather than I think I'm gonna like do number one on all on the like on Billboard and everywhere else. I'm hoping that isn't the influence to why he released this, because then I do kind of agree. I don't think he's gonna do amazingly uh, as a quote unquote lead single. Um, right, let's go into the music video. Wow, hey yo, Taylor! I didn't expect her to be here. And then another Harry Styles music video. Okay, we are in
Room
a
number, please. 6:05.
One moment.
Oh, this is cool. We got actor Harry. Yes. I've missed actor Harry. I really think that he needs to get back onto the acting scene as well. I think he gave it a shot. I know this is a complete tangent. He gave acting a shot, and there were some hits and misses. And I think I'm hoping he hasn't given up. I hope he's just taking a break. But I'd like to see him back because I think he really did have potential. And people were hating on him, like, why do you want to get into acting? You're a musician and all that kind of stuff. People are calling it like nepotism because it's like knowing people in the industry because obviously he's doing music, so he's just gonna get roles. I honestly, I'm on the side of like, if you want to be an actor or if you want to do any of this kind of stuff, it doesn't matter if you're really big in music. Like, there's no harm in wanting to try something different, having a different expression, like, um, of art, and like, if he really wants to do it, I have faith that he'd actually put the work in and he'd learn from what he did in the past and stuff and keep trying and hopefully get to a point where he is a really good actor because he is, um, yeah, in my opinion, enjoyable to watch. When he showed up in Eternals, I really digged it and I really want to see that character again. I just hope he comes back, at least for that character. The slow build up is really working for the music video, in my opinion. Ha! The whole thing is him waiting for them to pick up the phone. I think. I want to hope so, because that'd be a really cool theme for the music video.
Take no prisoners for me. I'm told you're elevating. Drinks go straight to my knees. I'm going on clean. I'm going on clean.
That's whoever directed this. Oh, that's beautiful. They used a tilt shift lens to have two focuses, foreground and background. This is a beautiful, beautiful camera technique of like having like a split lens basically. Well, you can do it with a split lens. I think you can also do it by just tilting the lens, and it like splits it into two. I think it's just a beautiful, beautiful look. This beautiful little blur in the middle. Oh, clean.
No more tricks up my sleeve. Game cold, review the player. Time cold, Tokyo scenes. Bad boys is complicated. It's complicated. Best you know what you do. Aperture lets the light in. It's best you know what you do. Aperture lets the light in. We belong together. It finally appears. It's only love. We belong together. We belong together. It finally appears. It's only love. We belong
Pause for a second. I just started zoning out whilst dancing, but I'm actually howling. What is actually going on? Like obviously he's someone stalking him, and he's like, wait, 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 and then the person actually just drops his bag and starts running, and then obviously he starts tumbling down the stairs. I I think it's gonna get a little more crazier. I feel like this is only the start, but like they both have got to have had stunt doubles. Maybe that is a stunt actor, but like I feel like Harry must have had a stunt double. Like that's a lot of stairs to like be falling down, and I don't think these are like soft stairs either. This is an actual set, like an actual location. I don't think they would have like padded up all these steps completely. So I think there will be a stunt actor who is like fully padded up and stuff.
We belong together. It finally appears. It's only love. We belong together.
Yeah, that's definitely a stunt actor if I remember correctly. Like obviously that one shot is not. It could be a CG face replacement, or it could just be that like he doesn't look like he's moving much. He's probably just lying down and tilting back a little. Yeah, he's like doing a backwards roly-poly. That is obviously like that's not hard to do. He's probably just doing a roly-poly and they've just captured in slow motion too. But that poor, that's crazy. Yeah, I think here we might get a glimpse. Oh. A stunt actor. That's not him. That is not him. He looks more like Andrew Garfield there. That's definitely not him. So it's confirmed stunt actor. But it's jokes. Oh my god. Wait, pause. I did hear about this. This is the room that Birds of a Feather was filmed in. If I remember, if it's actually true, I've seen the picture of this shot and the Birds of a Feather music video, and it looks exactly the same. So I'm very much convinced this is the Birds of a Feather set. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. I just want to put that out there. If this was sponsored, you'd have seen the logo right here. They would have made that clear. So that's good. But someone also mentioned, I also saw this screenshot. Again, screenshots I've seen haven't really given any of this away. I'm completely, like, this is all new to me still. But people are saying this, obviously in the UK, we call it pop. And people are saying, because he's got a song called Pop, and this guy is British as well, that he might actually be referencing the drink pop as well. And this might be, or he might not even be referencing the drink pop in the music, in the actual song, but that might just be a teaser that Pop is the next single, which would be cool. He's like pissed now. You can see on his face, he's like, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna buy that guy. Oh, wait. What? No. Okay, hold up. The second he turns around, like I knew something was, the way he turned around, I was like, this is way too theater. And then it was. I actually wasn't expecting that even when he turned around. But I was like, wee! He's so prepared. And then he's still angry. Does he smile straight away? No, serious face. But then on the wide shot, look, he's absolutely living his best life. The cable work is making me laugh because there is no weight there at all. It's not even trying. It's they're kind of going for this like dreamy effect where it's like this is all like clearly imagined and in someone's head, because like even it was very bouncy. Like, like here he comes back down and he bounces back up again, and it just feels like he's just on a pair of ropes, just like bouncing. Very look, watch. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's on the here. We obviously know he's on wires, but like they're not hiding it. So when he comes back down now, wait. Okay. Okay, this is a new dance break that we're gonna have to learn. Like, we're gonna have to learn this because this is a vibe. I did enjoy this. What the hell? Okay, this is cool. This is like his dance break at this point. I love that. Oh, there's more. Okay. You know what? It's kind of given. It's kind of given. Um, the is it Delicate music video? It's one of the rap music video. I think it's Delicate, where no one can see her and she's there doing all the goofy dances. Especially that last bit where they're scrambling on the floor. This bit here is giving that music video, but also obviously the ad that Margaret Qualley was in as well. Delicate, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what it's kind of giving. It just feels a bit like, but in a bit more just like in like a rather than a like, oh my god, no one can see me, I can do whatever I want. It's more like a, oh my god, I don't care what anyone thinks, I'm gonna do what I want kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Or like, oh my god, this is a dream, like I can do anything I want kind of vibe. Hey yo, these are some moves. I'm liking it. Okay, pause. I have a theory on the music video, a very solid theory. Um, Partially just because I have this conversation surprisingly often, but for me, it feels like this is a dream. Firstly, I want to point that make that clear. This is a dream in my eyes, and the person who he's dancing with could actually be his friend, IRL. Not like the actual person is actually Harry Styles' friend, but the character could be this character Harry's friend, IRL. And you know when in your dreams, like it's always someone you know who's either like trying to kill you or like doing something crazy, and you're like, you'll never guess what you did in my dream last night. So I feel like the opening is that, and it's like, why the hell is he chasing me? And then it's more like, oh my god, like it turns into an action film. And then he's like, why don't we just dance? Because he like starts lucid dreaming. It's like, let's just control this. And then him and his best mate are just dancing throughout the music video. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. I get more of a he has no control of what he's doing vibe. I also see that. I also do see that because he does look a bit confused, but at the same time, like he's really enjoying it as well, though. But I guess he could really be enjoying also not having control of it. I get that because yeah, if he's under the influence of something, if he's taken something, this could be a representation of, say, being high, for example, not being in control, being in for it for the ride. Again, I get that. Opening it up could also be like the start could also be like the panic you get at first and stuff, and like you don't know like what's going on, and you feel like maybe everyone's after you potentially, and then the more you get into it, the music's just vibing and you're just there vibing, like you've got used to it now and you're having a good time. That is also probably more likely actually, but I like the dream theory as well. I like the dream theory, it also works. That's jokes. Like, what? Now this. See, I keep seeing this on my feed and I'm scrolling super fast past it because like I don't want it spoiled for me, but I did see the caption like he's coming for Benson Boone. And that did make me laugh. It made me giggle. But also, now the real, now that I'm actually seeing it, does he have looking for the backflip or not? Because he's got the tattoo. Like, we don't see it there, but like, you see the tattoo there, but he's also doing the backflips. They're both doing backflip flips so fast. And it could just be sped up, but also it feels like actual like somersaults jumping. So the tie really does favors. Yeah, there's no way. I'm just really curious if he's actually doing the backflips or not. Like, obviously, they've put a cut in there, so potentially not. We don't actually see him getting out of the backflip. It cuts as he's getting out. So then someone, actually, yeah, it makes more sense that they've just done the tattoo makeup on someone. That makes a lot more sense. I forget this is high budget not necessarily, it might not actually be high budget, but like it's an A-list celebrity music video. They have the budget to have a tattoo, like a fake tattoo artist, like they have on like films and stuff. That I don't know why I was expecting that not to be the case, but I think I just really wanted him to be doing backflips. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think from that shot, I already unpaused it, but like I think from that hairline and that shot, it was giving the same person who was jumping down the stairs. This like lighting, this room, I adore. This is very moody and cool. It's giving Matrix, but as soon as he goes in that other room, I love the aesthetic. This is a beautiful aesthetic. Whoa! I'm gonna have to try and pause this because we that just before he does second back clear. Like that's not his hair. I'm gonna be able to get this. Just watch. Nope. Nope. That kind of does look like Harry. Let me like super slow this down. Playback lead. 0.25. No, I don't think that is. Yeah, no, that's not. Especially it cuts right after. That's definitely not him. When it cuts right after to reveal their face, you know very much that's not. Yeah. We're back where it started.
We belong together.
That's where the voice clip came from. Okay, I think this is like I think Abby messaged one of my group chats and she was like, "Have you noticed at the beginning and end is a loop or something?" Or maybe I saw it on Twitter, so I can't remember where. But because at the beginning his coat is already there, and at the end he places it down. The theory was that it's a loop. The music video is a loop. So let's just see how the difference is. Like, it opens exactly the same and it ends the same. The shot is like
605.
shot the same way. Like he'll go past here and go into his room. So I see the parallels. There's definitely parallels there. And then at the end, he comes back and puts it in the same place. Now, it could be, in theory, about like how it's a cycle and it happens on repeat, and like this is like a cycle. But it could also obviously imply that the him out and dancing, coming home, then goes into the phone call and the brushing the teeth as well. Um, That stare and spin scene was wild. Yes, it was. Strikes me as rather depressing. I kind of get that because like he doesn't seem with it as well throughout some of it. But I feel like the emotions change throughout it, and I think that is like to imply like different changes in moods, maybe through a dream or on a substance. I guess I don't know. Like I also haven't done any sort of stuff like that, so I wouldn't know what it's like to be on there. So I'm implying all this just based on what I've heard. And after watching that, I prefer the song with the video because the videos are more entertaining than the song alone. I agree with you on that. I really enjoyed the music video. That was actually really enjoyable. I dig it. Um, and then he just ends it in bed. In my headspace, I think it's more implying this a cycle of events that happens. The coat is where it always goes, which is why it's in the same place at the beginning and the end. This is a cycle of events that happens every time. And maybe it is like under the influence of something. It's a story of like the emotions and the journey you go whilst under whatever the character may have taken, which is why that's what the story of the music video is. And then you get to the end and you're back in bed and you're like, do you know what I mean? But that's what I'm thinking. I think it's just a metaphorical representation of the journey from beginning to end of when you've had a substance of some sort and the emotions going through it. I did hear it. I really enjoy the music video and the song. I do pretty heavily get a substance vibe from it. Yeah, that's the thing. Voice memo? Was there a voice memo? Am I? Oh, yeah. The voice memo. We belong together. Yeah. 100% agree with that view. The visuals of the music video at least give you something other than the song to focus on your attention on. Yeah, see, I get that. It very much. I think the song worked really well with the music video as well. I think the pacing was really nice, and it was very ethereal and dreamy. It really was. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Also, thankfully, Abby's just mentioned it for give me a reason to talk about it. I'm hearing that multiple people have said he looks old in the music video. I'm not getting that vibe at all. He looks exactly the same as he does this whole past year. We've seen him. We've seen him doing marathons. We've seen him watching the new pub get instated, and he looks exactly the same. Like he looks exactly the same as everything I've seen over the past year. So I don't get that at all. Um, but honestly, I really enjoy it. I think cinematography was amazing. I don't know who directed it. It might say down here because shout out to whoever directed it as well. That was fun. Okay, written and directed by Orb Perry. That's a cool name. Produced by Division. We got all these people. Shout out to everyone on the team because this was beautiful to watch. It was fun, and the stunt performance. There's multiple. So Harry had two, and the Stranger had two. One was for the falls and stuff, and the other was acrobatics. I'm pretty sure. I want to put money on because they are two very different styles of stunt performing. So that's my theory. Dancer was a different one for Stranger, but oh, so yeah, the dancer was the actual actor, as in Harry was playing Harry, and then dancer was just the actor, whereas the stunt performers you wouldn't have seen their faces for. Um, but yeah, this is cool, very cool. Oh, it says what it's shot on. Did it? No, that sounds 750 miles. Oh, that's a person who works. I thought film processing, photocam. This is all cool to read. This is very cool to read, especially if you're in the industry. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. We're gonna come back with so much more Harry related stuff, and we will be streaming the Together Together tour. Announcement. But if you wanna keep up to date, subscribe. If you wanna watch these very early, join the Discord. And if you want to watch these a little bit earlier, but support me a little, you can become a member of the channel. You'll get these a little earlier. You'll support me. It costs about a coffee a month, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys very soon. Goodbye.